Hey everybody, this is my last video for the night. This video had really kind of touched me, and this video kind of bring me back to where I think I was in life. What it came to me being with my ex-boyfriend, where it said my family member really doesn't like my ex-boyfriend. No, hold on. Yeah, I read it right. Doesn't like my ex-boyfriend, aka my fiance. So I remember me going through something sort of like this. Yeah, it was like my family members did not like my ex-boyfriend. They did not. They didn't really care for him. They didn't want to be around him. They didn't want me to. They didn't want me to bring him around my home. In other words, what I'm saying. They feel like he wasn't for me. They feel like he was just out to use me. Little did they know that he actually helped me out in a whole lot. And when I say helped me out, I mean he really did help me out in a whole lot. Because when I say he helped me out in a whole lot, like he was just doing for me. Like he would take care of my bills. He would take care. Back then I had like a BMW. Not bragging or anything. I had a BMW. He would pay the car insurance. If anybody knows, I've ever had a luxury car, they know how much it costs to have insurance on a luxury car. He did everything. I think my ex boyfriend, one thing I can say was he did do all he could to help me out. He did do everything. Now, if you ask me, my family member didn't destroy my relationship. I destroyed my relationship. And I'm gonna tell you why I destroyed my relationship, and maybe I can be a kind of help to y'all. I destroyed my relationship by listening to my family members because I'm gonna tell you why. I was listening to the things they would say about him. wasn't It wasn't all the way true. It was halfway true. Now I did have some problems and some issues with his family. I did. One of the issues was that my ex boyfriend was a mama's boy. You know, I didn't I didn't learn it. I didn't learn head on that's what he was. I didn't learn that until afterwards. And you know how they say before you jump into a relationship, you need to learn everything about that person. Well, I didn't. The one thing I told y'all back in my videos is that when I first got out of prison, I just wanted to do something with somebody, and I did something. We were supposed to just do something and go on, but we end up getting together, and I end up moving him in. Not getting to know him first, just calling him my husband, calling him my boyfriend, calling him stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? So when it came to them not liking him, I couldn't really blame nobody but myself. And the reason why I say I really couldn't blame nobody but myself was because I allowed all this to happen. Because if I would have just sat back and didn't listen to what my family members were saying about him, or just got to know him better than what I knew him, then I didn't. Now, for as my friends just wanted to just see me happy. That was just the point blank. They just wanted to see me happy. And long as I was happy, they was happy. But as soon as I got hurt by him, that's when they got hurt. They was hurt because they was like they couldn't believe that he was the type of man that do me like this. And which I could understand that. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else before I finish the story. Another thing, it wasn't everybody in my family that didn't like my boyfriend because he wasn't my fiance. Because he asked me to marry him several times, but I didn't because I knew what I was up against. So I think that was a smart move on my situation, on my move, because I was looking at, if I was married this guy, I probably would have been went through going through a lot of stuff, y'all. I probably like the things that I go through now with him, and we're not together anymore, and we call ourselves being friends, like I told y'all in my other video. I probably would have went through way worse. But anyway, to make a long story short, so it wasn't everybody in my family that didn't like my boyfriend slash fiance. It was just certain people. I'ma say it was just certain people that just didn't like him. You know what I'm saying? It was I would say out of my whole family, maybe three or four people. My media family cared for him. You know, they still kind of talk to him. Even like I don't even want them to, and they do. But the other part of my family, the other two people, other three people that don't talk to him, well, the other two people has passed away. Then the other, then the other person that was really really close to him don't talk to him because the way he do and the way he had acted, they feel like the things that he did when it came to our relationship was very shicey. How he was acting towards like cheating and everything. But it was my fault. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know how you find out when your man is cheating, that's when you should leave. I didn't leave. I kept seeing. I kept begging him to come back. I had kept crying for him to come back. And at one point in time, I think my friends, my ex friend that was staying with me, said, "Stop crying behind him. Let him go. You know, if he want to go, let him go." I didn't because I thought he was the best thing at the time. I thought he was the best thing that that had happened to me, and I thought that he was all I could get, not realizing that I wasn't an ugly person. I was a capability to catch anybody I wanted to, but I didn't think like that at the time. So it was like our relationship. It was like what I do say is this: if you in a relationship and your parents or your family members don't like him or her, so that has anything to do with that don't have anything to do with the fact and matter. So the fact and matter is they don't sleep with him, you do. So that's what I have to say to that. And I'm gonna get off of here right about now. Bye.